confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not. Yes. Yeah. Anyone try to confirm whether my voice is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah, your voice is loud and clear.
Today my discussion, right? Data types and variables in Python. Data types and variables. Data types and variables. Every organization, right? Use case. Every organization use case has got data and operations. Every organization use case has got data and operations. Data represented using data types or variables. Every organization use case has got data and operations. Data represented using data types or variables. Operations represented using functions. Operations represented data represented using data types or variables. Operations using functions. If I take example, right, any organization, take example of a bank. Bank has got data and operations. Data like customer data, like customer name, account number, address, balance, branch. Operations like deposit operation, withdraw operation, transfer operation, right? So data by using data types or variables, we represent operations by using functions. So if we are comparing this, observe this, C or C++ or Java comparison with Python. C or C++ or Java comparison with Python, right? Python supports dynamic data types. This supports dynamic data types. In other programming like C, C++ or Java, if I'm defining a variable like x equal to 10, compulsory the data type. Y equal to 4.5, compulsory the data type. Z equal to hello, compulsory the data type string. Okay. But in Python, no need to define this data types. Directly I can say x as 10. Directly I can say x as 10. Directly I can say y as 4.5. Directly I can say z as hello. No need to define the data types here in Python. So here, what kind of variable x is means based on the data type defining, you are saying it as integer type. What type of variable y is means based on this data type defining, you are saying it as float. What kind of variable z is based on this data type defining, you are saying it as string type. But here, what kind of variable x is? What kind of variable x is means what value you are assigning to it. What kind of variable x is means what value you are assigning to it. I am assigning integer value. So it is integer variable created dynamically. There is a function called type function given by Python to know the type of a variable. It is integer. Why it is integer? Because you have assigned a integer value to it. Based on the value assigned, the variable x is created dynamically during runtime.
If we reassign the value to that variable with string, so it will be become string.
So if you are modifying that value with some other value, right? Whatever value you are assigning, that type it is going to take.
But it isn't it the problematic if suppose salary is in float and if we assign a string later on.
See, x equal to 10, x equal to 20, print x. X
X
equal
equal
to
to anything.
20.5, you say. What is the x value? Forget
No,
about this
x
x. No. X equal to 10, x equal to 20. Print x. What is the x value?
20.5 means sorry 20.
20, it takes the latest value.
Yes.
The previous value gets removed. Here also x equal to
No,
20,
means
20.
if we take a x value as a salary purpose and later on if we assign a string value to it, so it will be problematic. I am saying that in that case.
Depending upon the type of what type you want to use. Generally, you are using this. Okay, salary means compulsory. You will be giving integer or float values.
Yes, but by
Depending,
mistaken, if we took any string value, so it will not give an error, right? So that's why I'm saying
it won't give any error, but during a addition, if you are performing any arithmetic operation, and then
yeah. So
gives
my
error.
point is means it will not restrict, so it will be problematic in the programming. I'm asking that question. So can we restrict?
Dynamic type in Python, dynamic data types. Whatever value you are here, compulsory you should assign some value.
So we can't restrict to the specific type of data, right?
In any programming, right? The same thing is followed.
No, in Java we can restrict means if we took a float, so we can't assign any string value.
So here x equal to 10 integer variable created here.
Yes.
Mm. X equal to okay. X equal then in that Java you will be defining another variable for it. So here I'm creating a new object now. Here x equal to 10. Don't think x equal to 20 means the same. A
Okay, okay.
new object is created. Here also here if you want int in the first line, second line if you want to make it. Here new object creates first one. This it should remove this first one, then only again x cannot store
Okay,
two
so
values.
the new object is created in.
Yes.
Okay, so
So
reassignment is not possible in it.
yes.
Okay.
Whenever you can say x equal to 30, right? So based upon what value you are assigning, based on the value assigned, the variable x
New
is
object
created
will be created. Okay.
dynamically. That's why we call dynamic data types. Here you
Hmm.
have assigned a float value. The type of y will be what type? Float. Why float? Because you have assigned a float value. So y is a float variable which is created dynamically. Type of z, string type, because you assigned a string value. So in Python, compulsorily you should assign some value to a variable. Based on the value only, the variable is going to get created, integer or float or string. To make you understand much better on this, I'm going to discuss 4 cases now on this data types and variables. Observe this case 1. And you will be understanding what happens internally when you define some variable. Case 1. Whenever you say x equal to 10, whenever you say x equal to 10, an object is going to get created here, dynamic. And x equal to 10 means an object is created. The object is stored in the memory that is going to occupy some address. It is stored at so and so address. It is stored at so and so address. This address is given to x. What x is storing? Everyone try to understand carefully what x is storing. Don't say x is storing 10. X stores the address 103070. Try to understand. Whenever I say print x, three things you need to understand here. Print x, if I say, Immediately it will go to this address and prints whatever present at that address. Prints the content at that address. That is 10. ID of X prints the address of X. Prints the address of X. Prints the data type of X. Prints the data type of X means integer. Printing the content, whenever I say print X, it goes to its address and prints the content at that. If you want to print the address where exactly it is stored, ID of X prints the address of X. And if you want to print what type of variable it is, type of X. It is integer type. This is case 1. Observe this case 2. Okay, from here onwards, I want the sessions to be interactive. Everyone try to unmute yourself and try to respond through voice, or you can also give response through chat. X equal to 10, Y equal to 20. How many objects are created?
Two objects.
Two objects.
For 10, one object is created, right, with some address. The address is given to X. One more object is created. Okay. Now try to respond. Print X. What is the X value it prints?
10.
Address of X. Everyone try to respond. Address of X.
103070.
Type. What type it is? What type of variable X is? Type of X.
Int.
Integer.
So as you assigned the integer to X, type of X will be integer
Int.
type. Print Y.
20.
20.
Address of Y.
104080.
Type of Y.
Int.
Type of Y will be integer type. Okay. This case two different variables X and Y with two different values, then two different objects with two different addresses. Now try to respond. If X value is 10, Y is 10, X and Y are 2. Now try to say how many objects are created.
Only one.
One object.
1 or 2.
1.
For 10, one object is created.
The
With
same
value
object will
10.
be referred by Y.
And here for Y equal to 10, one more object won't be created. Before creating object for Y, it checks any object with value Y, any object with value 10 is already available. The same address will be given to Y. Means if X is 10, Y is 10, Z also 10. Don't think like the three objects like 10, 10, 10 will be created. Only one object. Its address is given to X, Y, and Z.
Okay, it works like a string constant pool in Java.
So here, X, Y, Z, they are sharing the same content to 10. They are sharing the same address, right? Same content and address is, for example, if X value is 10, if Y is 20, Z is 30.
Then three objects will be created.
And three objects, right? If X is 10, Y is 20, Z is 30, three different objects will be created. If the values are 10, 10, 10, only one object. Okay. Now try to say X, Y, Z, they are sharing the same content, right? Print X, print Y. Print Z. It is going to print the 10 only. Address of X, address of Y, print address of Z. Address of X, address of Y, address of Z. Same address. Type of X, type of Y, type of Z, integer type. Okay, this case 3. If the values are same, only one object. If the values are different, multiple objects. Case 4. X is 10. Here not X and Y. X is 10, 20. Okay, for 10, one object will be created. For 20,
For
one
20
more,
also, okay.
one more
Yes.
object. Up to 8 is fine. Now, if I say print X, what is the X value it prints? 10 or 20 or both?
Latest
20.
20.
The latest value, right? 20
Yes.
is going to print. Address
So,
of X,
so reference is removed from the 10.
104090. Type is integer. Now,
Yes.
what happens to the previous X equal 10 means it totally gets removed.
Applicable for garbage collector.
So here, okay, the previous one gets removed and X equal to 20, only one is available. One X. X can store one address. It can have one value. Understood the 4 cases, right? In case 1,
Yes, sir.
printing the content at 10, printing the address, printing the type based upon what value that variable is created. Case 2, two different variables X as 10, Y as 20. Two different values 10, 20. Two different objects, two different addresses. Next, case 3. 10, 10, 10, X value 10, Y value 10, Z value 10. Don't think less than 10, 10, 10. Three objects will be created in the memory. Only one object. The same address will be given to X, Y, and Z. Means X, Y, Z, they are sharing the same content. 10, they are sharing the same address. Right, 103070. Type of, okay. Case 4. X value is 10, X is 20. Always the latest value, the latest address. Okay. 4 cases. Now, Data types. Data types mainly are of two types. Fundamental data types. Collection data types. Fundamental data types and collection data type. Fundamental data types means object to holding single value, object to holding single value. Example, x equal to 10. One object is created with value 10. The address given to x. Object here, object is holding single value. Understand here, object to holding single value. Collection data type, object holding a group of values. Object holding group of values. The name itself saying collection data type, collection of values, group of values, set of values, right? Example. Ten to 50, an object is going to get created. One 108060. Okay, collection of values, group of values, right? Object holding group of values. Object holding fundamental data type, collection data type. Object holding single value, object holding group of values. Various fundamental data types and collection types. Fundamental data types, mainly there are of 5 types. There mainly are of 5 types. Integer, float, integer, float, boolean, string, complex. Age 25. Height 6.3, something in float. Boolean which returns either true or false, which returns either true or false. String, sequence collection of characters. Sequence collection of characters, city equal to Hyderabad. Complex, real and imaginary. Real and imaginary. x plus iy, a plus ib, but in Python instead of 5 we need to use the symbol j. So mainly 5 types: fundamental, integer, float, boolean, string, complex. Collection data types mainly are of 4 types. A list, tuple, list, tuple, set, dictionary. So here very simple representations for this: list by using squared bracket, tuple by using normal braces, set by using curly bracket, right? List square bracket, tuple, set curly bracket, dictionary, key and value. Collection 4 types, yes. But we have got a lot of discussion on this collection types: list properties, list indexing, list slicing, list functions, list methods, list addresses, nested list, list modifications. The same way for tuple properties, tuple indexing, slicing, tuple functions, tuple addresses, nested tuple structs. Similarly for sets and dictionaries. But in the case of fundamental type, we have got a lot of discussion on this string. String indexing, string slicing, string functions, string methods, right? String special characters first. My discussion will be on strings. What is a string? A string is a sequence collection of characters. It's a sequence collection of a string is a sequence collection of characters. In Python, a string is represented using single quote, using double quote, and using triple quote. In Python, a string is represented using single quote, using double quote, Python, a string is represented using single, double, and triple quote. Example, like for example, city equal to Hyderabad. Sequence collection of characters. Each character of a string. Each character of a string. By a unique index. String supports two types of indexes. Okay. Forward index or positive index. This index starts from left side to right side. Forward index or positive index starts from left to right. Index starts from left to right. Index starts with a 0. Backward index or negative index. Backward index or negative index. Index starts from right. Right to left. 1 second. Backward index or negative index starts from right to left. Index starts with -1. So this is what? Two types of indexing, positive index, negative index, forward or backward. Yes, check this, right? Observe this diagram. X equal to Python. An object is going to get created. For here also, for string also, one object gets created. PYTHON 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This what? Positive index or forward index? Positive index or forward index. That's got some address. The address given to X. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Negative index or backward index. Okay. Positive index or forward index, negative index or backward index. So what is the value of x of 2 here? Try to respond everyone. X of 2 value is what? T.
T.
X of -3.
H.
H. So in this way you can use the index, right? Yes. So here multiple lines of single line comment starts with hash symbol, single line comment, multiple lines comment, multi-line comment. This way I want to comment all this. X equal to Python, X equal to Python, print X, printed type of X will be what type? String type. Type of X, string type. Y equal to programming, Y equal to programming. Print X plus Y, print X plus Y, right? X plus Y. Python plus programming, Python programming. Yes, check it. In the C drive, right? Yesterday I was created a folder for this batch, Python 8am. str1.py. Now check this. Run module. Python plus Python programming, right? But I want space between Python and programming, right? Python plus space plus Python space programming. Okay. Now, we don't need to write huge codings here in Python. We have got inbuilt functionalities available, right? So string methods are available. String methods. Upper. To print in uppercase. to print in uppercase. X equal to Hyderabad. Everything I want in uppercase. Print X is the string dot upper prints everything in uppercase. Check this. Lower to print in lowercase. For example, X equal to Chennai. If it is in uppercase, I want to print in lowercase. Print X dot lower. It is going to print in lowercase, right? Run module. It was in upper, converting to lower. X equal to India. Only the first character I in the uppercase I want. Remaining all in the lower cases. Only the first character I only in the uppercase. Remaining all in the lower cases. For that X dot capitalize. We have got a method called capitalize. Yes. Only the first character I only in the uppercase. Remaining all are you are going to get in lowercase. INDI, right? Only the first character I capitalize. For capitalizing the first character of a string. Okay. For example, I got a string. For example, I got a string like this. Good morning, Hyderabad. How many words are there here? 3 words. Every word first character in the uppercase I want. Every word first character in the uppercase. What? Print. I mean G, I want G in uppercase, M in uppercase, H in uppercase. X dot title. Run module. Good morning, Hyderabad. G in uppercase. Morning, M in uppercase. Hyderabad, H in uppercase. Title, right? Yes. For capitalizing the first character. of each word in a string. For capitalizing the first character of each word in a string. So just observe this. Run module. Good morning, Hyderabad. G in uppercase, M in uppercase, H in uppercase. Each and every word first character in the uppercase, right? So capitalizing the first character of each word in a string. For example, where exactly this title can be useful, right? Observe. For example, employees are like this. Employees, Rahul, Ajay, Miller, James, Rohit. Blake. In this way, I got some employee names. Every employee name, all the employee names, first character I want in uppercase. All the employee names, first character in the uppercase, right? EMPS dot title. Check it. EMPS dot title. Each and every employee name, first character in the uppercase, right? Rahul, Ajay, Miller, James, Rohit, Blake, Aman. Replacing a portion of a string. For replacing a portion of a string. Replacing a portion of a string. That, for example, I'm saying like Java is easy. Print x dot replace replace the word Java with Python. Replace the word Java with Python. What is the output you get? Python is easy. Run module, right? Okay, fine. So in this way, we have got many methods, not only like upper, lower, capitalize, title, replace, swap case. So replace in this way, title, replace, count, find, strip. In this way, we have got many more methods. I'll be discussing the remaining methods in the tomorrow's class. And as I said, uh, tomorrow the link will be changing as said by this online team. So you're supposed to get enrolled for attending this tomorrow session. So if you're getting enrolled, you'll be getting the link to your mail IDs. You can see this contact details of this online team in the chart. There is a big message given by the online team in the chart, right? You can see that course content for this Python for an advanced full stack Python full stack web development. And if you have missed that video of yesterday, can check that demo video, right? A link is given in that you can see the videos of this previous session. In the contact details of the online team, the payment details, everything you can see, right? Yes.
Yeah, hi. My name is
Yes.
Kishore. I have few points. Um, So firstly, you mentioned that the video the sessions will be recorded, right? And may know the channel of sharing to us. Is it like MP4 or placing in YouTube?
No. Only this first 3-4 videos will be in the YouTube.
Okay.
Remaining all the videos from tomorrow onwards, you'll be getting the videos to your Google Drive. To your Google Drive.
Oh, okay.
In your Google Drive, daily one video will be added.
Okay, noted.
And that is one.
Uh,
Notes you will be getting to your mail IDs. And a WhatsApp
okay.
group will be created tomorrow, and everyone will be added to that WhatsApp group for technical discussions. And if you
Okay.
get any error, you can take the snap of that and you can keep in that WhatsApp group. Anybody can answer, I'll be answering it. Yes, and assignments and tasks also will be provided.
Okay.
Yes.
And also these sessions like weekends also are only weekdays, like Monday to Saturday only, or Sunday on break.
Okay, 1 second. Just check this, right? Yes. Okay, 1 second. Not this. Yesterday I was briefing you about this, right? So yes, Python core and advanced for nearly 70 hours, 2 months, around the 2 months will be the duration. 6,000 is the course fee.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, my point is that Sunday
I'm,
also sessions will be, or only till
I'm
Sunday.
coming, I'm coming to your point.
Okay,
So
sir.
first UI technologies, that is, you'll be discussed with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or Bootstrap. Means these people who go for full stack, these things. For
Yeah.
Python core and advanced, this one. Advanced Python, right. Here we'll be discussing some advanced concepts, even some modules related to different environments like data science related, big data related, operating system related, database related, graphic related, regular expression related, and how to create our own modules, right?
Okay.
And people who wants to go for frameworks means like UI technologies, typical web applications creations, Django framework, nearly like 15 applications will be created. Flask framework, another framework of Python for
Okay.
developing applications, MySQL database, and a project. For all this, right, it takes 70 hours for this. 2 months duration. Python 70 hours, framework 70 hours, 140 hours. And to 70 hours means to around 2 months. This is also 2 months, around nearly 4 months, right? 6K
Okay.
is the course fee, 7K is for this, 13K. But if you're taken the entire package with single payment, it is 12K. So the timings, let me make it clear. First 1 week, it will be 1 week to 10 days. It starts at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Later, the timing of this will be at 7 a.m. in the morning. 7 a.m., right? It starts
Yeah.
at 7. And the class sessions will be from Monday to Friday. These things.
Monday
Classes
to
will
Friday.
be Monday to Friday. And
And
people
7 a.m. to till 9 a.m. or only for 7 to 8 only?
7 to 8 only.
Okay, 1 hour.
1 hour daily. And people, if you feel that 4 months, people who go for full stack think that 4 months or this is too long, you can also attend parallelly. Parallelly in the sense when
Web.
Monday to Friday Python sessions you can attend. But for this for these things, right, there are some weekend sessions available. That
Okay.
is Saturday and Sunday. Saturday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours, right? 4 hours
Okay.
per week for this UI tech for these things. Many multiple batches will be running where you can attend it parallelly. So by the time you complete this Python, so you almost like 80% of this will be completed. Means like 2.5 months to like it will be completed the entire thing.
Okay.
You are going parallelly, right? So once you get enrolled to the full stack, you can attend any of my this framework batches in the weekends.
Okay.
And
So as yeah,
one
sorry.
second, 1 second. And this is the offerings. Live recorded video sessions, soft copy of the class notes, assignments and tasks, a WhatsApp group, resumes and interview questions, and live interactive sessions, right? And there is one more package. People, if you are choosing, there is a big data package. I also deal with the data engineer, big data, where
Okay.
you'll be getting knowledge on Hadoop in brief, PySpark, Spark with Python implementation, and Linux.
Okay.
And
This is additional.
along with it, right, Python core and advanced, this 2 months course also you'll be getting in this package. This Python you will be attending in any of this batch, any of my Python batch, either this batch what you are currently attending, right? That you can attend Monday to Friday. It will be.
Okay,
There is
this is
Python.
extra batch for extra payment, right? This
This
Hadoop and
I'm,
all.
I'm talking about as so this is a separate package. Is there.
Okay.
In that package, the package fees is 15,000, where you will be getting all these things, which
Oh,
includes
okay.
which includes Python also in that.
So
But
in
you
this
won't
big data,
you won't get frameworks in this, only Python Core and Advanced. If you want to frameworks also, right? Extra 5,000 means 20,000 per day. So here you will get in this Hadoop, PySpark, Spark with Python, Linux. This is a weekend batch. This is a weekend batch. Only on Saturdays and Sundays it will be. The weekdays, Monday to Friday, you will be attending Python. The weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, like you will be attending with this.
okay.
Okay. 12 weekends it will be, like nearly 3 months, right? 12 weekends only on Saturdays and Sundays and this.
Okay, my understand this big data package is a third category. Like 15,000 we need to pay in this cover Hadoop, Spark, Linux, Python core and advanced. It won't
Yeah.
have the full stack Python, right?
Full stack Python, if you want that also to be included in that, means
Yeah.
plus 5,000 will be
Oh,
to that 20 it will be 20,000, both the big data package and Python package you will be getting.
okay.
Okay, and this is okay.
Maybe this is last question from my side. So
Okay.
competitive yeah, here resume and interview questions are there. So competitive related like hacker rank questions are like little theoretical and programmatic.
So here that's why I was saying, right? Python, it's not like 45 hours course, it is 70 hours I'm spending, right? You can
Yeah.
check this course content, everyone you can just have a check on this course content from the basic to advanced level, Python basics, versions, installations, applications, features, Python operations, editors, constants, variables, comments, typecasting, conversion, strings, operators, IDs, working with different IDs, flow control statements, grouping statements, strings, collections in Python, lists in Python, tuples in Python, sets,
Yeah.
dictionaries, functions, different categories of functions, types of functions, modules, importing a
DS will be a separate package. I mean data structures. It won't be in this, right?
packages, yes.
Data structures.
Yes,
Like
it won't be in this.
okay, that is
E-
separate package.
Yes, errors and exception handling, file handling, object-oriented programming concepts, regular expressions, database connectivity, installation of database, Python data and time, operating system module, advanced concepts like iterator, generator, closures, decorators, graphic programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, reduction to data science, Pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, Matplotlib model in brief. See these 30 topics for Python core and advanced. And
Okay.
the people who go for framework like Django framework, mbrief, and also like UI technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript will be given. And apart from this, one more framework will be given freely for this Flask framework. Okay,
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Any other queries, right? Anyone?
Sir,
Mm. Yes.
Python frameworks will be Monday to Friday or only weekend batches?
So yes, Monday to Friday you can attend this Python sessions I'm saying. Meanwhile, Saturdays and Sundays most of this framework batches will be running, right? You can attend it parallelly because when Python is going here, you may ask, you're updating with Python core. Meanwhile, these things will be updated in the weekends. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, which doesn't require any Python knowledge.
Oh, do we have any weekday batches for Python frameworks?
So
Only we.
once you enroll, right, you can attend any of my batch, which is going to start, right?
Okay.
Even if weekday batches are available.
Oh, Python frameworks.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Actually, I'm working person. Sometimes maybe like morning. Actually, 8 o'clock I may require to join. So if I miss 7 o'clock, so can I get sessions like evening time, like 8 p.m. or something?
Yes, if anyone, if there is any change in the shift, or if you're for a week time or 10 days, if you're unable to attend, so you
Yeah.
can intimate and you can just attend any of my batch in the evening. Evening also multiple batches will be running. Once you got enrolled, right, you can attend any of my batch. Means you need to pre-intimate, right?
Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, I
You
got
can
it.
continue in that. We if night morning students, right? Suddenly, if any shift got changed, you can attend in the evening.
Okay, noted, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you for
Right.
clarifying.
So tomorrow we'll continue with the same where we have stopped, right? String methods.
Actually, in YouTube, actually, first session only it's available. I believe yesterday's session and day before session it is there. Oh, sorry, it is there. Sorry. YouTube, it is there.
All the videos are available,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 3 are there.
Previous sessions are there, right? You can, anyone, if you're not attending for the first time today, you can go to the previous sessions, right? Clearly, step by step, I showed you the installation process yesterday. Just hardly it takes 2 minutes to install Python. So all the sessions will be interactive. During the sessions, you can ask query at any point of time, right? And you people should be responding for every statement I type, right? Yes.
Okay,
Fine. Okay.
thank you, sir.
Yes. If I'm done with your queries, if there are no other queries, I will sign off for now. Meet you tomorrow, same time at 8 o'clock, but the link will be changing, right? So one more thing, people generally, they will enroll, they will pay the fees, but they won't share the screenshot of their payment to that mail ID they have provided. So they will provided a mail ID. To that mail ID, you need to forward the screenshot of your payment. That is, you can see that durgasoft online training @gmail.com.
Yeah, sorry, payment part we will get the receipt also, right? After that, maybe some claims benefit can be
You can
get.
get it. You can get it from this. The contact details are given there. And don't forget to share the screenshot of your payment to that Durgasoft. Then only they'll be forwarding the that is link to you.
Yeah. Sir, last question regarding the certificate, course completion certificate.
Yeah, they'll be providing at the last.
Okay, noted. Yeah, thank
Bye.
you, sir. Bye.
So we'll continue tomorrow, same time at 8 o'clock. Yes. Thank you all for your time. Thank you, Matthew.